LawSikho has been able to help you with the skills and outreach?
Yeah, definitely. Be very honest with you. In spite of downloading materials from EU websites or something, I try to refer to the LawSikho modules which are given to us because the main reason is that it's quite easy. मेहनत नहीं लगता.
You've been associated with us since last 2 years. Okay, can you give us a before and after picture?
I think so. There has been a drastic change in our graph. Initially, I started with a small clientele of 6-7, and till now date, my overall clientele which I have worked with is approximately 500 plus clientele.
500 plus clients. That's big, man. Congratulations. Hi Pratik, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you, sir?
Great. Sorry to disturb you during your work.
No, it's totally fine, sir. It's totally fine.
Okay. Pratik, we wanted to know what kind of tech work you've done, where do you work, what kind of work you do. Just give us some sense, how much you earned through Upwork, how LawSikho could help you.
So, in field of tech laws, I've worked with many tech companies and both globally and domestically also. And when we talk about globally, so I am mostly referring to those companies.
Give us some background before what you were doing. You were running your own firm. You and your wife were running your own firm, right?
Yeah. So earlier, I was part of a law firm. I was one of the managing partners. And in 2022 November, I left the law firm, and now it has been taken over by my wife. And there are now more partners in the firm, and it has also expanded globally in Dubai also. And currently I'm employed with Condé Nast as a contract analyst for business affairs global team. And in my personal capacity, I look after brands like Wired, GQ, Vogue, GQ Style, Allure, them, etc. And I look after the commercial contracts and IP due diligence part for them, which is though interlinked with tech laws also because of persistent natures of NFTs and all. So when it comes to deals related to NFTs, and now there are multiple level of platforms, and you can call it formats are now in market that even a text article can now be converted into a different form or a piece which requires a deeper knowledge of the tech law, so that when we execute a contract, we have all those conditions invoked.
So tell us about your career journey and success. You've been associated with us since last 2 years.
I think so now it's 3 years approximately.
3 years. Okay, can you give us a before and after picture?
I think so there has been a drastic change in our graph, and if I'll talk about the overall client margin persistency, so it has been more than 265%. So initially,
what does this mean?
So that only I'm saying. So initially I started with a small clientele of 6-7, and till now date, my overall clientele which I have worked with is approximately 500 plus clientele.
500 plus clients. Initially when you started 3 years back with us were 6 to 7 clients.
Yeah, 6 to 7 clientele.
Now you've crossed 500 clients. That's big, man. Congratulations.
And even in my personal capacity, I do advise them, and many a times many old clients also give my reference to other companies, and they end up calling me ki, no, I want to get things done by you, sir, because I have seen my partners work, and I have seen my friends work, and I was very impressed by the doings which you have helped them by achieving.
And you do a lot of tech law work.
Yeah, I do a lot of tech law work. In fact, recently also in the last year, I worked with Corporate Engineering, which is one of a very global international firm, and it is a facilitator for HDFC and Yokogawa Global. So I helped them with overall GDPR compliance, formulating more than 78 plus policies for them.
One client, 78 policies.
Yeah, I think so. It was more than 78. If I'll include the smaller policies. So it was a very big project of a 9-month, and it was a very entertaining project. I had to do internal audits. First, I have to see that all those policies are exactly deployed in terms when we talk about deploying the three-point authentication security systems, and checking whether the workflow policy which I have created is actually they are following internally or not. Is there a proper security protocol?
I want to ask you, in all these years, so then LawSikho has been able to help you with the skills and outreach?
Yeah, definitely. I think so. That was the Tech Law Masters which I did with LawSikho. So that was very helpful. In fact, nowadays I'll be very honest with you, we in spite of downloading materials from EU website or something, I try to prefer to refer to the LawSikho modules which are given to us, because the main reason is that it's quite easy. मेहनत नहीं लगता, due diligence और research मेरा कम हो जाता है, so that's a very important thing which comes into play. So I think so the journey which was supposed to happen in a 5-year or 7-year time, I think so that whole duration got reduced to a time span of 1.5 year. So I think so that was the biggest.
But in what way has this 5-7 year journey happened in 1 year? Like, you mean to say your success, the firm, what?
Yeah, success, firm, and enhancing the overall knowledge. I think so. The courses were very good in enhancing the overall
5-6 years of expertise got compressed into 1.5 years.
Yeah, I can say that definitely.
And has this reflected in your earnings?
Very hugely, I must say. Okay. Extremely.
Can you tell us how? Thoda sa.
Yeah, I can definitely.
They stayed back past bootcamp time and they're like, we want to meet Pratik first. So you can tell us.
So definitely, I'll tell you. So earlier when we used to work, the earnings, I haven't crossed any time 5 or 6 figures earning. But nowadays, now when we talk about big clients, I have that much of experience and I have that much of good reputation now that I am able to charge them in 10 lakhs, 20 lakhs, etc. for a project. So wow. I think so that's a very big change which I have noticed. So when I started, even a 1500 rupees notice drafting was a very big deal for me. But nowadays the things have changed. Now something, even a 50,000 project, we say it's a small project. Lena hai ki nahi lena hai. So those things have changed in terms of perception and overall value. And I think so one of the biggest help was there with the help of Priyanka Karwa ma'am. So she was a constant motivator. Nowadays I should say that every week we have a conversation. मैं प्रियंका मैम से बात करता हूँ, डिस्कस विद कि मैम कैसे करना है, क्या ऑप्शंस हैं. And in fact
even now,
even now, even I think so last Friday also I was chatting to मैम, कह रहे मैम अब यहाँ कॉन्डे नास्ट हो गया, अब आगे कैसे इसको कैसे एग्जीक्यूट किया जाए. Many a time, you know, we also discuss, मेरे पास जॉब ऑफर्स आता है, टेल यू कि सर क्या है, आप इस पे गाइड करो. आई थिंक सो वो एक गाइडिंग फैक्टर होना बहुत जरूरी है. These days people do get good job offers, but deciding what's best for them in spite of going for a good job offer is a important thing. We need to, like, I always remember I was talking to Ramanand sir a few days back when I received the Dubai offer for a startup. So I had conversation with Ramanand sir, and he told me that
what was the offer like?
Offer was of around 45,000 dirham approx monthly.
How much in rupees?
45 into 20, 10 lakh mahina, 10.5 lakhs month.
Meaning 1 crore job.
Yeah, approximately. And there is no tax slab over there.
No tax.
But when I discussed with Ramanand sir, so he told me, what you want to run for money, you want to learn. So he suggested me ki give Condé Nast time, be in Condé Nast, learn more. So money is not the thing, which achievements and qualification will get once you have that experience and that knowledge which you'll get from Condé Nast. So he actually stopped me and he said ki don't rush, take things slowly, learn, because this is the age when you learn. And after once the age is crossed, when we are 45, 50, then the overall learning curves gets reduced due to the responsibilities of family, child responsibilities, etc. So this was the time when Ranand sir said ki you don't have that much of pressure, burden and responsibility. So don't run behind money, run behind gaining knowledge, understanding, learning new things. So I think so that was the best thing which I learned. And even as I talked to you when I was taking the Cormorant project, and you suggested me ki Pratik, just follow our modules and our project le lo, fasoge to we are there to help you. And it was actually a very good suggestion that gave me a motivation and that gave me a freedom. Yes, I can take the project, because that time when that big amount project was there, so we were in like that ki अरे ये इतना बड़ा project कैसे करेंगे, टीम इतनी बड़ी है नहीं, 2-3 लोग हैं, कैसे hire होगा.
How big is the team?
Now actually our firm's team, like my wife's firm team, is approximately 21 members, including full-time and
when you started, how much it was? How big it was? 3 people. 7x. Wow. 3
people it was. And now we have offices in 3 states in India. In Mumbai, we have Navi Mumbai office. In Delhi, we have a Jangpura office. In Noida, we have office in Sector 1. In Ranchi, we have office. And recently, Vaishvi got offered partnership in an international law firm in Dubai. And within 2-3 months, so we have to do the paperwork. We are also establishing a new office in Dubai mainland.
Congratulations, mainland Dubai. So I want to ask you, very rarely does somebody have an opportunity to reject a 1 crore offer, which you have done this great work.